First, the headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren extends Diwali greetings to people of Manipur. Central excise duty on petrol slashed by rupees 5 litre and diesel by rupees 10 per litre. UNACO celebrates 20th Foundation Day, annual hockey tournament UNACO trophy to commence from this year onwards. Hello and a very good evening. You're watching the MAMI TV English News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren has extended greetings and best wishes to the people of Manipur on the occasion of Diwali, the festival of lights. In his message of greetings, he said Diwali is one of the biggest festivals celebrated in the country. It marks the return of Lord Rama to his kingdom Ayodhya after 14 years of exile and symbolizes the victory of righteousness over evil, brightness over darkness, knowledge over ignorance, and truth over falsity. Diwali is a time for celebration with family and friends. On this occasion, he appealed to the people to share happiness just as a lamp lightens many lamps by sharing its flame. Chief Minister Biren hoped that festival of happiness and light brings delight, peace, prosperity and good health to each and every house of our state. Government of India has reduced the central excise duty on petrol by rupees 5 per litre and diesel by rupees 10 per litre from today. In a press release issued by Finance Department Expenditure Section, Government of Manipur, it further state the government also reduced its value-added tax VAT by rupees 7 per litre for both petrol and diesel. Therefore, the effective reduction in price of petrol will be rupees 12 per litre and of diesel by rupees 17 per litre. The step of the state government was taken up to prevent inflation and also maintain the growth of economy, it added. The 20th Foundation Day of UNACO was celebrated today in grandeur at the UNACO School Auditorium at Khongman Zone 3, Imphal East. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, A. Sharda Devi, Director of UNACO Financial Services Private Limited, K. Deepak, CEO of UNACO School, L. Kogan, Principal Advisor of UNACO School, Anup Kumar, Mukhopadhyay, Proprietor of Sanalaibag Daily, L. Shyamananda, and Managing Director of UNACO and Irabanta Singh graced the event as Presidium members. Speaking on the occasion, Managing Director of UNACO and Irabanta stated that support of various individuals and organizations has helped UNACO to grow into a respectable and recognized institute. He also appreciated ICM and NEDFI for all the help extended towards UNACO and held them. And Irabanta further asserted that various CSOs of the state had also contributed towards the growth of UNACO. The business community plays an important role in building a progressive society. A state can be considered developed when its corporate and business sector thrives. It is also equally important for corporates to work hand in hand with the government for the development of the state, he said, and appealed to all to support the entrepreneurs. Irabanta also informed that apart from financial services, the UNACO group will also expand in other sectors such as manufacturing and healthcare sectors. Meanwhile, the group will continue to extend financial assistance to sportspersons and associations related to sports to motivate them, Irabanta said, adding that a state-level hockey tournament to be known as UNACO Trophy will be commenced from this year onwards. The Foundation Day celebration was attended by many eminent personalities of Manipur belonging to different professions who were honored by presenting Langyan shawls and mementos to them. Chief Promoters of MS Crafts Development Promoters Organization Sanabam Bocha has said that Ningol Mela was organized to promote a platform for the products of artisans who were affected by the pandemic. The Ningol Mela, which began from October 27 till November 5, held at GM Hall in Imphal, is organized by MS Crafts Development Promoters Organization after taking permission from MAMI and the Manipur government and Government of India. Talking about the fair, Bocha said even though they had planned to organize the fair at a large scale, the government gave permission to open only 30 to 35 stalls. The fair was organized to sell the products of artisans to the people at a low price, he said.
Maitai gas over festival ama laibasina maram weraga si khudong chaba sisu artisan sing na puthuiba tonga polam singje yon thok chana bagi khudong chaba ama su aihange na state plus central government da haijabadagi moina ayaba je pitharakna mela je sinjabani mela je da artisan sing sidingi kuina warabani na aina farm ji company sigi chief promoter kam secretary ama oina renubla ama sung bochana karingma makhalamategi moida Shanghai Tungkai, Karimamata, Lobanate, Stolja Coina Frida Savire, Aduga Moigi Port, when Putoxe posting do, you Nabagi, a home mamanda, Heidi Copina Maram, where Shell Tumji, I has why. Aduba Moina Kitan Susan Observatory, but the Cardo, by Chap on Talks, Sahuna Nabagi, Asugumba, Ningomela, say that Mapamata, Matamata, Makal Matilkaya, artisans in the Putoxeri Basinge, Yon Talks and Nabagi, Kutong Chabas, MS Craft, the promoter organization, Ningom Tonk Kitnap and Ungala Basina, Sinzavan.
National Vice President of the National People's Party (NPP) and Deputy Chief Minister of Manipur Y. Joy Kumar has stated that there has been a shift in the political situation of the years and therefore a change in campaigning strategies for elections appropriate to current times is also needed. The Deputy Chief Minister made the remark during the reception program of NPP candidate for Langtabal Assembly constituency Karam Nabakishore joining NPP. Working President of NPP MLA L. Jayanta Kumar also took part in the program, which was held at the Mayol Hall at Iroi Shemba. Speaking on the occasion, Y. Joy Kumar asserted that facing the election against current MLA of Langtabal AC, Karam Shyam, and former Manipur veteran politician O. Joy is not going to be an easy task. Therefore, it is critical for NPP to find out of their strength and weaknesses. Y. Joy Kumar also added that if a person intends to render public services, then he or she must make sacrifices as well as question if MLA Karam Shyam has been doing that.
When the Lamato gives Anishini, Adu Regadi, a Queen of Anisha Aribam Tenative, Amasu, Yaklauna, Mantiu Miba, Aduga, Ujisu, cannot own the Shapai, the Kopatigi, as an Adu, Babu, many, Aduga, Masu Swain, Kani, Habigi, cannot give a shape of Mahangal, what community. But the Mamaki political scenario, Hojik like the cigar, Yamtina cannot say, lay himself, Hazabu, the Saki Potegi profile, say, S profile, same, Kennedy. Hojiki matam nedi chahi try pandai na chahi nifu adi younger generation che sina voter ki percentage roughly about 60% lebeni adu 40% na 40 above ki lebeni.
Responding to media persons, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Joy Kumar continued, NPP is preparing to have NPP candidates in all 40 assembly constituencies of the state to fight in the upcoming elections, and added he is confident 20 seats at the least will be declared victorious for the party. There is no question of NPP forming alliance with another political party before the election, he added.
We want to be on the realistic side. Yamna kind of claims on them. I give the assessment 20 of the quick kind. I will forget 30 mayor of Sui. I do give assessment. See, we have already made very clear Han Schweiger. A pre-poll alliance story. We'll fight on our own, friendly fight at them Togani. What's the election the day? But we'll take the decision. But we are not against kind of post-poll alliance, the pre-poll alliance, quite tall. So it is very clear.
A team of Thobal Forest Division led by Deputy Ranger Muhammad Aslam under the supervision of RO of Range Forest Thobal S. Samungao conducted drive at Karung and Ikop Lake in Thobal district from early this morning to check bird traps laid out to catch migratory birds. Taking part in the drive, Deputy Ranger Muhammad Aslam appealed to the people not to hunt migratory birds as it will affect the ecological balance of the earth. The drive, which began today, will be carried out at the important lakes of Thobal district. Lawful actions will be taken up against the owner of the field where the nets are found. If found guilty, they will be jailed up to 3 years or pay a fine of Rs 25,000, he said. Hence, Deputy Ranger Aslam appealed to the people not to lay traps to catch migratory birds. A one-day interaction program on Youth for Change was held yesterday at Oinam Awang Lekai Community Hall at Oinam Awang Lekai in Oinam Assembly constituency yesterday. The interaction program was organized by aspiring candidate of Oinam AC for the upcoming general election and National Secretary of BJP Kishan Morcha KH Jibon. Speaking on the occasion, he said the interaction program will be held in different parts of the AC. The main objective of the program is to save the youths from heading towards destructive way of life. United All Community Social Uplifters UNACSU held a meeting yesterday at the office of CCSK chaired by the President of UNACSU, Jitendra Ningomba. In a press release by as the Publicity Secretary of UNACSU, Thingujam Bankim, office bearers of Executive Body of UNACSU were appointed during the meeting. Jitendra Ningomba will resume his post as the President of the Association, while Sukham Premjit and Laikuram Jayanta Kumar have been appointed as the Vice Presidents. Nongthombam Gobin has been appointed as the General Secretary of UNACSU and Takhelambam Dilip as the Finance Secretary. Supporters of Indian National Congress INC from Kumbi Municipal Council Ward number 6, 7 and 8 welcomed the INC's intending candidate from Kumbi Assembly constituency for the upcoming general election, Ningomba Ibohal, yesterday at Kumbi Awang Kunau Community Hall. He had recently joined INC. The reception program was organized by Kumbi Municipal Council Ward number 6, 7 and 8. Vice President of Manipur Pradesh Congress T. Mangibabu, President of Kumbi Block Congress Committee, and Bagirot, Vice President of the block, and Chandra, former Pradhan of Boroyangbi Gram Panchayat, El Inaucha, and senior leaders of INC took part in the reception program. Speaking on the occasion, Ibohal said election is a vital part of democracy. The condition of the constituency is lagging behind as compared to other constituencies, as its former representatives did not care for the development of the people. Hence, he decided to contest in the election, restore such misconduct.
Wakina udang mang harga caceba. Aduh matunda tiket itu malah lakcani. Aduh dia kau ni lepas ngabapot nanti PCC ni lepas kedawani, lusing masing ni lepas kedawani. Aduh na, hauji tiket di wafam sini nakan dah thamnya harga. Aina haji ni beri. Hauji ki matunda Bharatiya Janata Party dah. Aku ni vote pi kan ni kan khali betul. Kana anu ni aku masa je. Aku ni kumbi wan mapan sini di late reva.
Vice President of MPCC Mangi Babu said the representative of a constituency will be a representative for 5 years. If the representatives are not chosen properly, the condition of the AC is affected. Hence, Mangi Babu appealed to the people to choose their representatives wisely.
I
पुनमक से भारत से जाति यामे जाति अमहतन लेबे नते जाति यामदो जाति मयाम सिंह से पुलम हिंगमिनब से कमाई तो हिंगमिनगदगी हाइब तारगदी हौजिकी हाइरिबा कनोसिना सेकुलर हाइरिबा असिगुंबा आइडियल कनोसिना फैब्रिक असिना पुंचल लेहर का कोई पुनमक से पुण्य हिंगमिनदौरिने
Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Ikaw lang na ngayjarakpa. Numit ado, yaurat le.
Yang gini panda.
Ningol ibi kaya gitamoyda, lantog na bagay iloy na na. Harang motoy kasabi numit ni Ningol Chakoba.
Sanalupa, alang arak na mahusun bayadaba. Mabung mopa oibagi maribu, hena, Jackson hanbaga loy na na. Nungshina, pukmen pao minazaba. Palim pantawin mangda. Harang motoy tamzaba numit ni.
Yang gini panda.
Mami TV gi makai dagi lamdam sa laiba Ningol oibisingda. Ningol Chakoba na lakpada, yay famangon pizza baga loy na na.
Ingtapa, kang lufuruki ketna balay taba. Nuksisana ba iramdam ama, oy minarshi.
Mami TV na numit asila akan hanga senjara program. Ningol Chakoba di damak kubol tamzaba. Sungsoy soy ganit interview. Local channel oy na cable gi kuthang da North East Pumba sa dukchariba iramdam asigi amatangay ba channel ni. Subscribe to view.
So, please do subscribe our channel.
Matangi khungloy matungina kunggi Ningol Chakoba na lakpada Mami TV na taram na okcha boy na makhal mathe kya gi thoram chandokna ba sem sajare samna harda AJ Masnamgi special live show reality show amasung latest movie lamdam chigi Ningol singda Mami TV na khudol tam jagado
come lage aina thing lage lakla sunung si nong lei nangi samlang lei chilla hey 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 sangbrai managi jinghi mananda
Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi celebrated Diwali with armed forces. He visited Indian Armed Forces in Nowshera district in Jammu and Kashmir today. Addressing the soldier, Prime Minister said that spending Diwali with the armed forces for him is in the same spirit as to celebrate Diwali with his family. He said he has not come alone but has brought with him with the wishes of the 130 crore Indians. He said today evening every Indian will light one diya to convey his or her wishes for the brave soldiers of the country. From Nowshera, Modi greeted the countryman for Diwali and other upcoming festivals such as Govardhan Puja, Bhaiya Dooj Chhath. He also wished Gujarati people for their new year. Modi paid rich tribute to the heroes of Nowshera, Brigadier Usman and Naik Jadunath Singh, who made the supreme sacrifice for defending the motherland. Prime Minister also expressed happiness of the participation of women in the country's defense that touch new heights. India recorded 12,885 new COVID-19 cases and 461 deaths due to the infection in the last 24 hours. With this fresh cases, the country's overall tally has mounted to 3.43 crore according to the data released by the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Meanwhile, the country's death toll reached 4.59 lakh. Besides, a total of 15,054 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which led the total recoveries to 3.37 crore across the country. With this, India's recovery rate now stands at 98.23%. Also, India's active cases declined by 2,630, which led to 1.48 lakh. So far, India has administered a total of 30.90 doses in the last 24 hours. As many as 107.63 crore doses have been administered across the country. The country has been able to vaccinate 78.3% of its adult population with at least one dose, and at the same time, 35.7% of the eligible population has been fully vaccinated. A day after the Centre slashed the excise duty on petrol and diesel by Rs 5 and 10 per litre respectively, Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Rao today said the BJP has to be defeated completely if the fuel prices have to be brought down by 50 rupees. Slamming the Centre, Rao, whose party shares power with the NCP and Congress in Maharashtra, told reporters that one really needs to be harsh to raise the fuel price to over 100. Petrol prices in the country were over Rs 100 for some time now. The move came a day after the BJP lost by polls in some states controlled by it. Rao said the reduction of price by 5 rupees is not going to serve any purpose and it should have been brought down first by at least 25 and then 50. The Income Tax IT Department has detected unaccounted income of more than Rs 50 crore following raids on sand mining, liquor and real estate businesses in the border towns of Rajasthan recently. The Central Board of Direct Taxes (CBDT) said 33 premises were covered during the searches that were carried out on October 28, it said. Documentary evidences were found and seized indicating receipt of unaccounted cash as well as utilization of the same towards purchase of land. Evidence of cash sales of sand has also been found and cash sales have not been recorded in the books of accounts, the CBDT said in a statement. Unaccounted cash of Rs 2.31 crore and jewellery worth Rs 2.48 crore had been seized, it said. Out of the above, the assessors have admitted to an unaccounted income exceeding of Rs 35 crore and offered to pay due taxes on the same, the statement said. Before we end the bulletin, let's look at the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren extends Diwali greetings to people of Manipur. Central excise duty on petrol slashed by Rs 5 per litre and diesel by Rs 10 per litre. UNACO celebrates 20th Foundation Day annual hockey tournament UNACO Trophy to commence from this year onwards. That's all for today, and I wish all the viewers a very happy Diwali. Have a great evening.